With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this auspicious day of Guru Purnima. Guru Purnima is being celebrated all over the world. Every ashram, every home. It is said, getting a glimpse of the Guru on this day grants us liberation. So you will see long lines in front of every ashram. People start early in the morning just standing in line to get a glimpse of the Guru. What is the Guru? Guru means that which is higher. There is a Guru self and Laghu self. There is a higher self and a lower self. We all have that. So today is the celebration of that Guru self, that which is higher in me. In a plain language, it could be said, it is a day to celebrate the goodness in each one of us. We all know what is good. It's not as if we don't know what is good for us. We forget being a human being. We forget, driven by the hunger of our senses and our ego. We get a little confused. How to stay in contact with the Guru? It is said, before you embark on any spiritual journey, establishing the seat of the Guru somewhere is the first step. What does it mean to establish the Guru Peeth, the seat of the Guru? I give a place to something higher in my heart, where I can bow. Be it a human, be it a piece of rock, be it a river, be it a monkey or an elephant, doesn't matter. As long as when I'm in that presence, my head bows. Because if the head is not bowing, the ego is in control. Establishing the Guru Peeth, it is said, when the disciple is ready, Guru appears. If you are not ready, if I'm not ready to give that place to some presence in my heart, no matter who I'm standing next to, it doesn't happen. I'll tell you a little story. There was this couple living in a village, very simple folks. And they were very devout. They will do the puja and the daily rituals with great devotion. But there was always doubt in their mind. Should I be doing this puja? I should be doing this. I should be worshiping this God, or I should be worshiping that God. So finally, they both decided to go and look for a guru, a teacher, who could tell them, but where to find one? It came in their dream that tomorrow, as you go out of the house, whoever is the first person, take him or her to be your guru. They set out early in the morning. The first person they ran into was a thief. He was carrying a bag of gold coins or jewelry that he had stolen. And these two went in there and they say, "You are our guru. You are our guru." He said, "No, no, I'm not a guru." He said, "No, you are the guru." And they just grabbed onto his leg and would not let him move. And here this guy was trying to run away with the booty so he could hide somewhere before sun comes out. When he saw that these are not going to let him go, he said, "Okay, kneel down, put your head on the ground and say, Ram, 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 till I come back." They put their head down and just started repeating Ram, Ram, Ram. This guy went, the thief went, but he was caught because it had become a little light. He was put in jail. And these guys have been doing Ram, Ram, sitting there. Lakshmi ji is the consort of Vishnu. She said to Vishnu, "Look at these two fools. They have been calling you and you have to do something about it." Vishnu went there and he said, "I am here, who you are calling. Get up." They said, "No. Our guru has said, until I come back, you stay there with your head down." Ram, Ram, Ram. Vishnu went back. Then, because of Vishnu's grace, a dream came to the king of the kingdom that released that man. He's not. Next morning, the man was released. The first thing that he remembered that, oh, those two, he ran there. And he said, "Now I am here. Now you can get up." They got up and they said, "Thank you, Guruji. God came, Vishnu came, but we didn't look at him because you had told us." Vishnu appeared. He said, "Your devotion is so strong that now you too can come with me." They said, "No, we want to be with our Guruji." That thief became a saint. He became a saint later on. He said, "If my disciples can have God realization in 1 day, 2 days, I can do so too." And he became a great saint. This is the story of devotion. It doesn't matter where I establish my Guru Peeth. It's that my love and trust is intact. It's tested many times. Our love and trust is tested everywhere. You go to a temple in India, You are going there with all the devotion and looking very holy, and then there are the priests, the pandas. They're always after your money. You go there before you even bow, they will put a big thing on your head and ask for money. You get irritated. Here you have gone to give your devotion, but there are those who don't even pay attention to that. So whenever we are in the process of expressing our devotion, tests are there. Now, do I get deviated or I keep my focus straight? Guru Purnima is a day that reminds us that no matter what, we keep that trust in our practice that has been given by our Guru. In a simple language, I can say the Guru really means the goodness in our heart. The goodness. Now, what is the goodness? We all know love, kindness, acceptance, forgiveness, tolerance. Those virtues are the presence of the Guru. If we stay committed, devoted to those virtues, we won't have to look for God. God will be looking for us. Our devotion to the goodness in our heart. And that goodness is in every heart. I was just thinking, 35, 36 years ago, I came to this town empty-handed, penniless. And I was walking today and I was just filled with gratitude. And that gratitude for what? The gratitude for that goodness in so many people's hearts. This whole ashram that you see here, it didn't just fall from the sky. It was built step by step with the goodness of the others. This is a live example of goodness in people. People who came in contact with me over 35 years have come and gone. Even after 30 years, I get an email, Babaji, I haven't been there for 30 years, but just knowing the ashram is there and you are continuing this work gives me an anchor. We all need an anchor. That when we are sliding, we even think of someone in our life who is devoted to hold a vision. It gives us strength. It gives us a little anchor. Guru's job is to provide us an anchor also. My Guru is not present in the physical body, but even visiting those moments spent with him gives me strength, because those moments are not gone anywhere. Those moments are very much present. A moment spent with our Guru, a moment of experience that we have had. We don't keep looking for that over and over and over again. Even one moment of experience can change our life. Just like you come to the ocean and you have no idea what the ocean tastes like. You put your finger in there, bring it to your tongue. You know in that instant, the entire ocean is salty. And you'll never forget that. You don't need to go next day and drink it again. With that hunger, with that love and devotion, even a moment spent in the company of the Guru can provide us that anchor, can provide us that inner knowing. What happens nowadays? We are all humans, and we have this hunger to go deeper in our spiritual work. We go find some teacher, some guru, either by ourselves or somebody else is going, but we tag along and meet. There is an elation. But then, if not careful, it can turn very back to our human conditioning. We drag it back to our level. And that's where the devotion comes in. Devotion has a boundary. We may not cross that boundary. We protect ourselves that way. Our ego will come and say, yes, but this should be like that, and that should be this way, and that should be that way. That's the job of the ego. Mind doesn't even go there. Just the information is not knowledge. In this day and age, there are so many AI people sitting in front of me. And just the information. You put anything in this chat GPT or whatever, information is there. Somebody was telling me, even you can make your agent just very specific to your guru, and 5 gurus, and pose one question and see each one will give you answer depending on their way of speaking. So if we just need information, and we think when we're doing spiritual work, nowadays there are so many people just watching YouTube and thinking they're being spiritual. Yes, you are reading those things and you are getting the information. When do you get to practice it? When the tire hits the road, a rubber hits the road, that's when it comes to test. So just gathering information is not being spiritual. Am I devoted to something? Have I established a Guru Peeth somewhere that I do not compromise for anything? It's easy to compromise. You come to Babaji, oh, he's a nice person, he smiled and this and that. And after a month, you keep pestering Babaji, and Babaji just looks at you someday. Oh, he doesn't like me anymore. I'm out of here. So it happens. It's our responsibility not to drag down our relationship with the Guru Peeth on a human level. It's our responsibility. Opportunities are always there. Our mind is always questioning. Our mind is always being inquisitive and looking at from one angle, the other angle, and our own experiences, our own traumas. It has a way of seeing things. But in guru-disciple relationship, those things, we don't go to the guru for psychological reason. Yes, Guruji is a human being. You have some problems of things, and we sit and talk about it. If Guru says something, and if my devotion is really strong, and I pursue that path, it has its own mysterious ways. Miracles happen. Guruji is not doing the miracle. You are doing the miracle by just listening to your love and trust and acting from there. There is a saying, even a wrong decision with the right person turns out to be a good one. And even a good decision in a wrong heart turns out to be a bad choice. My mind used to be very rational. And when I came to live with Baba for a moment, as I look back, there are many moments, many instances. Baba just tried me to push through that, where mind would take a back seat. I would know that this is not the right thing to do. My mind was thinking a certain way. But Baba has said some other way that did not make sense to my business mind. But there came a time I began to listen, and then I noticed that it's not about the choices, it's about how we go about accomplishing something. If our devotion to the Guru is firm, although my mind is saying maybe there is a better way, but the power of my faith, power of my love and trust is behind me. And if I'm doing the other way, the doubt is with me. No matter which way you go, one day you will come to the ocean if you keep walking in a straight line. But somebody who knows, oh, you go west, it's only 15 miles. Or you go east, there could be many, many, many more miles, but someday you will get there, but this one will take you there quicker. No matter what practice you do, someday it will get you there if you keep walking in a straight line. But in this day and age of information, it's very hard to walk in a straight line. You are doing your practice for a while, then, oh, maybe let me Google it. Maybe there is a better mantra. There you go. How to keep our practice simple and being consistent with it. That is the work that we have to look for. It's not about what mantra we practice, what slokas we recite, what puja we do, how many temples, it's not about that. It's about, are you consistent? And that is the Guru's job, Guru in a person. Will always remind you. Consistency. And if there is a little confusion or something, yeah, do it this way. Many of you are sitting here, you have studied, read. In Buddhist practice, the meditation is breathing in, you know you are breathing in, breathing out, you know. Nothing more. Nothing more. If you want to bring more, then it's just more psychology. If you didn't do anything more, just sat with that. That's what Buddha did, sitting under the tree for 3 days. In yogic traditions, there is a mantra that the Guru gives to you. And mantra could be just 1, 2, or 3 syllable. In the name of your spiritual practice, you just sit and you repeat. Now, our mind is always moving. Either it's in the past or in the future. The moment our mind becomes still and we are in the moment, when we are in the moment, really nothing is missing. The thought comes, oh, I need $1 billion. I need $1 million. I need this. I need that. The thought has come in and mind is moving with that. But when we are totally in the moment of appreciation, we have everything we need. So how to still that mind? Mind's nature is, it's always moving. So our yogis, our gurus have done some research on it and they came up with a system. Give the mind simplest assignment. Simplest. At least it has an assignment and it can move with that assignment. And in that repetitive movement, it acquires stillness. And once it becomes still, you get a taste of it. You really get a taste of your true nature, who you truly are. That's what the scriptures say. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, Shivoham, Bhairavoham. Names are many. God is not somebody out there. It's your own highest state of being. And once you are in touch with that, you and God are not separate. God dwells within you. Acquiring that stillness of the mind. We're practicing, we get a taste. Mind itself will come and say, yes, but. There we go again. What if we just say, yes? And we all have an experience. We are sitting home comfortably. All of a sudden, a thought will enter our mind that I want this. If we just run with that thought, see how much energy we have to spend. We have lost our peace. We have to get in the car or we have to make some food. What if we just stop that? Although the thought has come, yes, I want it, and make it a practice. What? I can do without it too. And the moment you really have come to it that I can do without it too, just see how much peace is there. That peace is our true nature. Just the mind comes with new ideas, new desires, new wishes, new the way things should be. And if we're just running with that, then we're never going to experience that stillness. We have been given enough. We have been given so much. A young man came in today and he said, Babaji, I want, if I pray to God to give me $1 billion, would he give? I said, God has already given you even more priceless than that. What is it that's more priceless than the $1 billion? If somebody came and said, I'll give you $10 billion, but in exchange, I will take away your life force, would you make the deal? We have already been given. And we also have been given the strength, the capability, the capacity to go about and pursue whatever our heart desires. I'm not saying being a human, become a yogi and don't have desires. Have desires. Have desires. Pursue them. But in the process, don't lose your peace if it's not materializing just the way you want it. We are human. We got given 10 senses, sensory organs, their hungers. It's all there. We pursue without losing our peace. Enjoy the world the way an ant enjoys the drip of syrup, not fly the fool. If you look at the drip, ant will come in, take a bite, pull back. Go around, take a bite, pull back. Keep going around, finish. Fly will come and just land on it. And the syrup will get on its wings and now it staggers all over. Watch it someday if you have. That's what happens to humans. We have a idea, we have a desire, we just get so consumed by it that we lose our freedom. If you really want to enjoy life, you have to learn how to give up anything. Give up not from a sense of being victim. I have enough. I have the most priceless thing already here, the life force that I will not give in exchange for anything. And the day we truly become aware of this preciousness of life, we don't lose our peace over small things. Many people come to me who have been here for more than 20, 25 years. They say, Babaji, there is one teaching of the ashram that I always carry and try to remember. And that is, nothing is worth losing your peace. If you have begun to lose your peace, stop. Take a step back. Take a deep breath. You are in the company of the Guru. That little practice will always will keep you in touch with the Guru. If you don't practice anything at all, just be committed to that one. That's one practice I'm going to do to honor the Guru within me. And if you're truly devoted to that and don't justify your other way of being, it'll get you there. Constant remembrance of the promise I have made to be my best is the devotion to the Guru. We become very clever with ourselves. Baba used to say, if not alert, we are tricked by ourselves at every moment. We talk ourselves into things. That's when you need a Guruji, a Babaji, who can at least, when you are in the presence, you are held accountable. or at least in your own mind, you are accountable. If we don't have that presence in our life, then we are being run by our indisciplined mind, and it keeps us going round and round in a circle. From early days, being in Sonoma and having the vision of having a place in the community that people could come and gather in the name of peace, could gather to have a practice. That's all I had. I had a vision, no means. I was devoted to that vision. And first who came to me were people who really didn't have any other place to go. Nobody wanted to be with them. But my devotion to my vision, at least there was a human being. And I learned how to see beyond their limitations. That developed patience, that developed love, that developed acceptance in my heart because my mind was focused on a higher vision. So devotion to something higher enables us to get in touch with those virtues that lay hidden within us. My mind was not focused on the shortcoming of the person who was sitting in front of me. My mind was focused on, well, at least he can pick up a shovel and dig a hole there. He's good for something. So it's there because my mind was always focused there. That enabled me to see through or go beyond, rise above being judgmental and looking at their shortcoming. I always looked at their qualities, the good qualities. And we all have that tendency in that first our mind goes to the negative thing in any person. Their shortcoming, their weakness. But everybody has goodness too. So to train our mind to see the goodness in whoever is in front of me is also devotion to the Guru. Guru means that which is higher. You don't have a guru, you don't like the ashrams, you don't like Babaji, it doesn't matter. But be devoted to something. And if you are not strong enough on your own, then go find a support. Guru sitting on the Guru chair is basically a reminder of that Guru within us. That's it, nothing more. People like to put somebody on the throne and prostrate and, oh, here is everything, now you take care of me. I don't believe in that. No, you have to get up. Guru can show the path, we have to walk on it. There is, you read spiritual books and commentaries, they'll say, just all you need to do is Guru devotion and the rest will be fine. But my journey, my path, my learning from my Guru is, Guru shows the way you have to walk. Guru is there with his or her teaching, presence, but you have to walk. We have to walk on our own feet if we want to get somewhere. Purusharth. With knowledge, Purusharth. And then we get there. And where we are sitting here, it is a perfect example of Purusharth. that brick by brick, each thought arising from that heart goodness has created this whole thing. Even before we started getting ready for Guru Purnima, so much people have poured in. Where is that coming from? Somebody is not paying them. So I worship that. That is the Guru. What is that catalyst in their heart that enables? They could be going and doing other things that are a lot more fun, but they're here. So whatever the catalyst is to pour the time and energy, that is the Guru. I see. We have this nice gathering here, and the people who don't even live in the town, look at how wonderful meal we had today. All the food and different kind of drinks and this and that. It just came from that fullness of the heart. That is the goodness overflowing. That opportunity is always there. What comes in the way that stops me? And if you look at that, the ego will come in, oh, I got more important things to do, and I got this, and I got that. To establish a Guru Peeth, to create a place that gives me nourishment, it's a two-way thing. Like just today, you have come with a intention in your heart to give. What are you giving? At least you are giving your love. At least you are, by creating this place in your heart and mind, that instead of being somewhere else, you are here. That is a gift. You have come here just to give, not to take what is here to take. To be in that state of heart and mind that I'm here to give keeps you established in the Guru self. When we go somewhere with the intention of take, it's a whole different feeling. Our love and the thought that brought you here today. Why did you come? Came here to give you respect, collective. I can go on speaking like this, just you're sitting, but all I wanted to say is I honor the Guru in each one of you. May we never lose sight of that Guru within. We are all capable of rising above our self-created limitations, infinite possibilities. You always have other options. We are not stuck. We are not stuck in any situation, in any place. That is the devotion to the Guru. Thank you all. I would love to stop right here.